Shalom. We the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, starting out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commanding General Yohana. Tonight's class is a biblical law class. Tonight's subject is the UFOs are the chariots of the Most High. You know what I'm saying? We want to get right into it. You know, the earth is given into, you know what I mean, wicked people. You know what I'm saying? We got people that tells you that, you know, tell you anything that they want. You know what I mean? Like, you know, like little babies are the angels of the Most High. You know what I'm saying? Little naked babies. You know what I'm saying? Which they're not. You know what I'm saying? But our oppressor, you know, was his pedophile mind, think that the Most High angels are naked white babies. You know what I'm saying? But as we open up the book, we'll see that the angels ain't what, you know, society or our oppressor name them as. It's something different. All you got to do is open up, you know, the Holy Bible. Let me get let's get a couple chapters out to show what we're dealing with. Let me get Job chapter 9, verse 24. Because we got to understand that this book is blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans' Constitution. This is a book, this is a guide to guide through life. You know what I'm saying? This book is to help us get out of our oppression. You know what I'm saying? And tell us what's going on with the world. All you got to do is open up the book. You know what I mean? Don't go to, you know, Sunday church and think the preacher's going to sit up there and break down, you know, angels of the Most High, you know, how the Lord works in the Bible, because he's not. You know what I'm saying? They cause up the earth. You know what I'm saying? They cause us to stray away from the truth, which is in the Bible. You got that, brother?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
It's Job 9, chapter 24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked.
You know what I'm saying? Say that again, brother.
The earth is given into the hand of the wicked.
You know what I'm saying? The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. Now, if you go to church, you know what I mean, your preacher's going to say the earth is given into ghouls and goblins, into the wicked. You know what I'm saying? Halloween. You know what I'm saying? That's what the first thing everybody in church think about. The wicked is, you know, some humanoid being that's red with horns on them. You know what I'm saying? That's the wicked that the earth is given to. But that's not the case. You know what I'm saying? The case is just what it is. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. You know what I'm saying? Who is the wicked? Who rules the earth? You know what I'm saying? Who got the most money on the earth? Who runs the laws of the earth? You know what I'm saying? Who control the military? Who control the hunger of the earth? Who control, you know, the money of the earth? And that's when you'll find where the wicked at. You know what I'm saying? Because they control the earth. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Yeah, good. Like you can see the Christian church pastors all over the building.
Right.
When naked babies that they swear to the angels, you can see them on the wall.
Right.
And the Christian church would learn when you hear thunder outside that the devil is beating his wife.
Good night. You know what I'm saying? Damn. I ain't heard that in a long time too. Earth is, the devil beating up his wife. That's when it's raining and the sun is outside. Good night. But that's what the Christian church think, you know what I mean, we dealing with. You know what I'm saying? But the Christian church don't know, you know what I mean, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. You know what I'm saying? And they're not going to tell you the truth. The truth is not in them. You know what I'm saying? You got any more on that?
Yeah. He covered the faces of the judges thereof.
He covered the faces of the judges thereof. Who's the judges? You know what I'm saying? I mean, they covered it. I went to this verse because he covered babies with wings on. You know what I'm saying? And then I can take it a step further into the future. He changed the angels into little green men on Mars. You know what I'm saying? It came from white babies to little green men. How did we get there? You know what I'm saying? I mean, good night. I mean, our oppressor, you know what I'm saying? He changes the faces thereof. You know what I'm saying? And we're going to get, you know, right into it. How you going to change the face of the angels when we got a clear description of the angels in the Bible? You know what I'm saying? There's nowhere in this Bible that you're going to find little white babies, naked white babies, flying around. Okay? But you will find a description of an alien in Ezekiel chapter 1. You know what I mean? If you go to Ezekiel chapter 1 on down, you'll find it. Matter of fact, let's just get the real quick description of, you know, the angels of the Most High in the Bible. Let me get Ezekiel chapter 1 verse 5. Yeah. Do it. Yeah, take it from the top. The water.
It's Job chapter 9 verse 24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is it?
Good night. If not, then who is it? Where and who is it? You know what I'm saying? Look, if he's not the wicked of the earth, you know what I'm saying? Who is the wicked? It ain't no ghouls and goblins. You know what I'm saying? Halloween, I guess that represents for every ghoul and goblin that's in the Bible that the Christian church tried to display, which is a total lie. You know what I'm saying? That's how the angels were. That's a complete lie. You know. We got any more on that? All right. Let's jump and see how did they change the faces thereof. Now, the angels, little white babies, little green men. Let's get Ezekiel chapter 1, verse 5. And let's see how one description of angel. Now we got a couple, description of angels in the Bible. We got one description of Lot, when Lot in Sodom and Gomorrah, he got visited by two angels. You know what I'm saying? They touched down and they visited Lot. Now these angels look like men, attractive men, to the men of Sodom and Gomorrah. You know what I'm saying? These men wasn't your average looking men. These men was looking right in the eyes of people of Sodom and Gomorrah, to where as though that they came to Lot and tried to have sex with angels of the Most High. And of course, these angels, only two of them, blind the whole city. You know what I'm saying? And they was looking like men. So we already know that the Most High carried different shapes of and sizes of angels. So we're going to get a description and show that they changed the faces, you know what I'm saying, of the judges there. Let's see how these angels look in Ezekiel. You got that, bro?
Yeah. Ezekiel chapter 1, verse 5.
Go ahead.
Also out of the midst thereof came the likeness of 4 living creatures.
You know what I'm saying? 4 living creatures. You know what I'm saying?
And this was their appearance.
You know what I'm saying? This is their appearance. This is how they look. This is the description of the Most High angels in the Bible. This is a description. You know, you got some churches that, you know, that describe and just leave it alone and try to say that, you know, something else. But this is the description of the angels in the Bible. Okay, go ahead.
They had the likeness of a man.
They had the likeness of a man. So we know what the likeness of a man looks like, a human being. Okay, go ahead.
And everyone had 4 faces.
Good night. I mean, can you imagine? You saying, you know, forget the little white babies, you know what I'm saying? You see these angels, you're going to be terrified. Look, it ain't no little white babies. This is something that's going to scare you to death. You know what I'm saying? This is how the Most High rule. You know what I'm saying? He got hardcore things. It ain't nothing like, he ain't going to have nothing that you're going to look at and say, oh, wow, that is beautiful. No. The Most High is hardcore. You know what I'm saying? He got hardcore armies. And he got hardcore angels. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
And everyone had 4 wings.
You know what I mean? That they ain't have 2 wings like little white babies. They had how many wings?
4 wings.
You know what I'm saying? They had 4 wings. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
And their feet were straight feet.
You know what I'm saying? Their feet were straight feet like us. Like, so they stood up. They could stand up and walk like us. They had straight feet. You know what I'm saying? Likeness of a man. You know what I'm saying? But, go ahead.
And the sole of their feet was like the sole of a calf's foot.
The sole of their feet was like the sole of a calf's foot. I mean, good night. I mean, right here, this is the description of a warrior angel, okay? And he's a warrior because what? He got calf's foot. Today, he got straight feet. Look, he got straight feet like us, 4 feet. The calf's foot is represent, you ever seen ninja boots? You ever seen ninjas? You know what I'm saying? On movies, they got little, they got these shoes that is shaped like a calf's foot, like that. You know what I'm saying? So that it's for great balance and stuff. The ninjas used it a lot. But guess what? The Most High uses it too. You know what I'm saying? And these angels was treacherous. You could drop that, you know what I'm saying? We just got a description of the angels, but the nice class is about the vehicles of the Most High. You know what I'm saying? No, go ahead. You know what? Go ahead, read some more. Yeah, go ahead. Salak, that was my fault.
And they sparkled like the color of burnished brass.
They did what?
They sparkled like the color of burnished
They
brass.
sparkle like the color. Look, these angels got 4 faces. They got ninja boots, you know what I'm saying? Like a calf, you know what I'm saying? Then we talking about something that happened over thousands of years ago, okay? They couldn't say that these guys had ninja boots, but you know what I mean? We already know that we already know that these are black men, you know what I'm saying, that's inside these chariots, or UFOs, as the oppressor called. You know what I'm saying? These are our brothers. These are our angels. You know what I'm saying? Back then, thousands of years ago, being described in the Bible right now as we speak. You know what I'm saying? You got any more on that? No, you could drop that. You could drop that. So we already know that, like we were saying that, you know what I mean, the angels of the Most High are treacherous, you know what I'm saying? But this is the thing. The angels of the Most High, they don't fly you know, they don't fly, you know, in space. They have vehicles. They have crafts. They got chariots, as the Bible calls it. You know what I'm saying? And these are the vehicles that the angels of the Most High transport themselves. You understand? And we got numerous things that happen in the Bible that had to do with the chariots, what American call as UFOs. You know what I'm saying? We want to get Zechariah chapter 5, verse 1. Because right now we got a little conspiracy going on. It's been going on for years. Now they're coming out with documentaries about UFOs. They're coming out that the government has opened up their files for the public to look at, and it is blowing people away, because now the military that had denied Area 51, they have denied spacecraft. But the brothers of the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge under Commanding General Yohana, we already identified these crafts. And how do we identify these crafts? All you got to do is look in the Bible. All you got to do is look in the Bible, and we can identify these crafts, because the same crafts that was being reported are the same crafts that's been seen over thousands of years. Now that we got technology, that we catch these crafts of the Most High on film, more than a little bit. Matter of fact, there's thousands and thousands of footage of IFOs. We are the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge is already identified. You know what I'm saying? They identify flying objects. You know what I'm saying? These are the crafts of the Most High. And we're going to go and show you that this is not a new thing. That this is old. This is old, just as old as the Bible. You know what I'm saying? These sightings. Go ahead. You got that, brother?
Yeah. Zechariah chapter 5, verse 1. Then I turned and lifted up my eyes and looked, and behold, a flying roll.
A flying roll. Look, this is Zechariah. You know what I'm saying? He's seen something in the air. You know what I'm saying? He's seen, the chariot of the Most High. You know what I'm saying? He's seen a roll. Now this one ain't your typical IFO. You know what I'm saying? This one is the one that I actually was looking at the other day, and this chariot of the Most High has been seen through time and time again over history. You know what I'm saying? This is the same. This is a flying roll. What's a roll? You ever seen like what they call a rolling pin that you roll dough out? That's how the flying roll is. It's a cylinder. It's a cylinder that flies around. And the military and people have actually caught this same object that's explained in the Bible, the same one through since 1970. Since 1970s, they have spotted this flying roll all around the world, okay? But here we got the flying roll inside the Bible, described the same way as the people have seen. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Chapter 2. And he said unto me, what seest thou? And I answered, I see a flying roll.
You know what I'm saying? Once again, he was like, what seest thou? What you see? I see a flying roll. It's a flying roll. I mean, he ain't say no bird or nothing. It's a flying roll. It's the chariot of the Most High. One of the odd-looking ones, okay? Everything else looked like a dish shape, but this is a flying roll. This is something different. You know what I'm saying? That we already depicted time and time again. You can look on YouTube, and they have shown this flying roll through time and time again, through years. They showed this. Now, have they got close enough to know what it is? No, they're not. But of course, the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, we identify and we know that it is just by looking at the scripture. Go ahead.
Then I answered, I see a flying roll. The length thereof is 20 cubits, and the breadth thereof 10 cubits.
Now check this out. He describes this flying roll and he gives you the diameter of it. You know what I'm saying? Like he's telling you how big it is. He said is what?
The length thereof is 20 cubits.
20 cubits. 1 cubit is the length of your fingertips to your elbow. That's a cubit. This vehicle was 20 cubits. So what you have to do is count 20 lengths, and that's how big it was. It's about the size of a large van, like a van. You know what I'm saying? It's one of the little crafts, hands down. You know, go ahead.
And the breadth thereof 10 cubits.
You know what I'm saying? So it's telling you the height and the weight, the height and the width of this, you know what I mean? 10 cubits up. You know what I'm saying? It's telling you the height and the width of it. You know what I'm saying? It was a small craft. You know what I'm saying? Probably a little craft that came from the big craft. You know what I'm saying? Just to come around and look around, pick some out. You know, the Most High got amazing things that we wouldn't even understand. You know what I'm saying? But the Bible's trying to show you that, the Bible is showing you that the Bible knows exactly what these things that's occurring on the planet today. You know what I'm saying? These are the vehicles of the Most High. And you know, hands down. You got any more of that, bro? That's it. You know what I'm saying? That's just one vehicle, that's just one craft of the Most High. And there's many others. You know what I'm saying? We could go back into Ezekiel. Let's go back to Ezekiel. You know what I'm saying? Where we describe how the Most High the Most High's the Most High's angels look. You know what I'm saying? Which our oppressors call them aliens. Our oppressors call them little green men. But those are black angels that's on those crafts. You know what I'm saying? They're black. Period. You know what I mean? The Bible has explained them and described them as, the color of burnished brass. That's a derivative of brown. You know what I'm saying? We got a couple brothers in the school got a derivative of brown. I'm a derivative of burnished brass. You know what I'm saying? So you can imagine how the angels look. They look just like us. You know what I'm saying? Their skin is just like us. You know what I'm saying? It's real simple. You know what I'm saying? NASA wanted to, got a research. Man, look, NASA, all you got to do is open up the Bible. Y'all want to know what it is, open up the Bible. You know what I'm saying? But they atheists anyway, so they ain't want to sit up there. This is only for the brothers of the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. You know what I mean? To spread this knowledge around that you ain't going to get nowhere else at no Christian church or nothing like that. We got anything on that? Yeah, give me Ezekiel chapter 1, verse 16. You know what I'm saying? We already described, how these angels look. Well, now we're going to the crafts of the angels. You know what I'm saying? We're going to the crafts and the vehicles of the angels. You know what I'm saying? Which is a very spiritual thing. And we're going to read on it. Go ahead.
Ezekiel chapter 1, verse 16. The appearance of whales in their work was like unto the color of a pearl.
You know what I'm saying? This is Ezekiel after the angels came down. You know what I'm saying? After the angels, you know what I'm saying? He already seen, how they came down. You know what I'm saying? Now he looking how they leaving. You know what I'm saying? And how Ezekiel is explaining it is Ezekiel is looking up at the craft. Okay? They had these movies that came out with when I was a child. And it so happened that they played these movies every year at like Christmas or Thanksgiving or something. It was always this special movie that was called Close Encounters of the Third Kind. This was a annual movie every year. I think it was around, just like the Bible story used to come around every Christmas. Close Encounters of the Third Kind used to come around every year around Thanksgiving or something. I don't know why, but it was like America's in the 80s. It was like America's favorite movie, and it just so happened talking about aliens. And some say it was off of something that actually happened. But it's Hollywood. But let's get some more on that, bro.
Yeah. The appearance of the wheels in their work was like unto the color of beryl. In their forehead, one likeness. In their appearance, in their work, was as it were a wheel in the middle of a wheel.
You know what I'm saying? So this is Ezekiel. You know what I'm saying? You gotta picture this. Ezekiel is saying pretty much that that the angels came out of the craft. You know what I'm saying? Now they ready to go back in the craft. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, Ezekiel is looking up. These beings are being beamed up. Okay? But Ezekiel was seeing a whole craft. Okay? If you ever seen Close Encounters of the Third Kind, when you look up in the movie, it was a wheel inside of a wheel. So it's like it's almost like a gyro. So a gyro spins. You know what I'm saying? It spins around like when you had a top. You pull the top and it spins, and it balances itself. That's how the Most High's vehicles roll. That's what Ezekiel was pretty much explaining, a wheel within the wheel. If you look at some of these UFO, like Independence Day, Close Encounters of the Third Kind, everybody look up at the IFO, and when they're looking up, it's a wheel turning this way, and it's another wheel turning another way. You know what I'm saying? And they show that through almost every single alien movie that I've seen. They got that depiction, and guess where they got that depiction from? You probably wouldn't guess where they got that depiction from. All these depictions they got of the chariots of the Most High came from the Bible. All of them. Independence Day, Close Encounters of the Third Kind. I mean, the list goes on. Most of these movies, they get it from the Bible. You know what I'm saying? Our person know that there's something coming to this earth that's going to shake, the four corners of the earth. You know what I'm saying? And they know something is coming, but they don't know, but they know something. You know what I'm saying? And that's the Most High and His angels coming to redeem His people. You know what I'm saying? Let's get some more on, chariots of the Most High. You know what I'm saying? If we got any more on that? Go ahead.
Verse 17. When they went upon their four sides, and they turned not when they went.
You know what I'm saying? They went on their four sides, which means what? They was flat. You know what I'm saying? They went on their four sides. But they turned. Like a bird, you can see, if you see a bird fly in the air, you can see a bird turn. This thing, because most of the things that was in the air that they couldn't explain, they had to, of course, a bird, a cloud. That's the only two things back in those biblical things that you should have seen in the air. Anything else was wasn't supposed to be up there. You know what I'm saying? But they know how birds turn. Birds are turned. This didn't turn. They stop. It can go like this. This is what Ezekiel's explaining to you. That this cloud, as they explain it in the Bible, that's what most of the prophets call the IFOs in the Bible, including Yahweh Shai. You know, they was on all four and they didn't turn. These things didn't turn. I mean, you know, we got footages of all over the world of these chariots of the Most High. You know what I'm saying? All over the world, showing that they don't turn, that they go straight. They might stop in the middle of the air. They might stop in the middle of the air and stay there for 30 minutes if they want to. You know what I mean? They got footage of that. But we know that these are the angels of the Most High that's controlling, you know, these vehicles. You know what I'm saying? You got any more of that? Is that it? Go ahead. Let me hear it. Go ahead.
Verse 17. Verse 18. As for their rings, they were so high that they were dreadful.
You know what I'm saying? Look, the rings, look, they were so high. Look, this is a big craft that Ezekiel was looking at. This wasn't no little craft. This wasn't that roll that we were just explaining about in Ezekiel chapter 5. This is something that came out of that. The roll came out of what Ezekiel probably saying right now. You know what I'm saying? This is a massive, you know, spacecraft that Ezekiel is looking upon. You know what I mean? And he's terrified. That's how big it is. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
18. And their rings were full of eyes round about them full.
You know what I'm saying? What Ezekiel was explaining is the windows. Those are the windows. Those eyes, those are the windows around the spacecraft. Now, let me ask you this. Ezekiel was explaining a craft of the Most High. He said it got eyes. Okay, now you got to think about 5,000 years ago how they had to look at a spacecraft. First of all, they wouldn't call it a spaceship. Let's just clear that out right now. 5,000 years ago, if that would have came on, the first thing you would have said was, "What is that?" That is a great cloud, right? What else would you say 5,000 years ago? It's an airplane? It's a big bird? No. It was black and it was moving and it just got fire in it. And look, that's a great cloud, period. They don't even know how to say airplane at the time. They don't even know how to say spacecraft, UFO, nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's even a cloud or a bird. That's it. And in Ezekiel, you know, incident, it's a great cloud. You know what I'm saying? A big cloud. Go ahead. You got some more of that?
Verse 19. And when the living creatures went, the wheels went by them.
You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
And when the living creatures were lifted up from the earth, the wheels were lifted up.
You know what I'm saying? Look, when they rolled out, they got beamed up in there, and when they lifted up, they seen, they told you it got eyes on it. You know what I'm saying? Them eyes was windows. So guess what? Was probably standing in the windows and they see him go up with it. You know what I'm saying? One of the Most High angels was probably sitting right in the window and he seen him go up with the you know, the Most High's chariot. You know what I'm saying? And this is how Ezekiel's trying to explain of an IFO, or your oppressor call a UFO. This is one of the first alien sightings ever recorded. I mean, of course, it's not, we don't call, I'm saying an alien because the white man called our brothers alien, but we already know that these are the chariots of the Most High. You know what I'm saying? But this has been recorded. This been recorded. Like, our press are always coming up with like things that they cannot explain. Now, how can you explain it with the same thing that happened to you know, people that's in modern times? You can find the same thing that happened to them in the Bible. It's kind of weird. You know what I'm saying? You got any more on that? Let's go to
verse 20. Whithersoever the Spirit was to go, they went.
You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Thither was their spirit to go.
You know what I'm saying? We want to drop that. Pretty much that these things, you know what I'm saying? Ezekiel was amazed by it. You know what I'm saying? Like, this was recorded in the Bible. It was a world event that has been recorded in the Bible. Okay, this was a chariot of the Most High visited one of our prophets. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna get some more appearances in the Bible. Let me get Isaiah. Yeah, we get Isaiah chapter 66, verse 15. Yeah, 66, verse 15. You know what I'm saying? Because the Lord also, you know what I mean? The Lord also describes, you know what I mean, these chariots. You know what I'm saying? And he describes them, you know what I mean, and all through the Bible. You got that?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Isaiah chapter 66, verse 15. For behold, the Lord will come with fire, and with his chariot like a whirlwind.
You know what I'm saying? This is the Lord. You know what I'm saying? This is a prophecy. You know what I'm saying? In the future. Like, the Lord is not coming back, you know what I'm saying, and floating in the air and stuff like that. He's not coming back. Everybody think the Lord's they're gonna see the face of the Lord in a cloud or something. No, the Lord ain't coming back. Like, he coming back like he left. You know what I'm saying? He coming back like he left. And how did he leave? He left in one of the Most High's church. And we're gonna get that in a minute. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna show you that, you know, the Lord left. And it's going to return the same way that he left. You know what I'm saying? With the Most High's chariots. Not him flying in the air through space. You know what I'm saying? He has a vehicle that he travels there in front. You know what I'm saying? You got any more there?
Yeah. To render his anger with fury.
You know what I'm saying? To render his anger with fury. Look, man, the Most High, I mean, when Christ come back, you know what I'm saying? He's going to bring his angels with, and he's going to render with fury. You know what I'm saying? Like, these vehicles ain't no joke. You know what I'm saying? They got little, you know, they got these movies, Water Worlds and stuff. Look, the Most High has vehicles that can destroy, you know, worlds. You know what I'm saying? The Most High has these vehicles. They are hard. These things are what described as being horrible. I mean, these things can destroy. You understand? And the Most High, you know, in Yahweh shop, are rolling with their army. You know what I'm saying? Which is the angels that we describe. You know what I'm saying? This is our saviors. This is how the nation of Israel will be saved. Look, you ain't gonna go and say, you know, come to the preacher and say, I'm saved, preacher. Saved from what? What are you saved from? You know what I'm saying? What are you saved from? You know what I'm saying? Right now, you don't even know that you are depressed. You don't even know that you're under, you know what I'm saying, captivity. You know what I'm saying? We so used to being in this, you know, captivity that we don't even know that we're royal. You We supposed to be owning everything. Everything. Everything is ours. Every other nation supposed to be under our foot. You understand? Every other nation, you know what I'm saying? And we are the righteous one to take care of every other nation. You know what I'm saying? We are the righteous one in charge to take care of the nation. You know what I'm saying? And the Most High is going to reveal who has the most powerful army in the world. You know what I'm saying? Which is the ISUPK and the Commander General Army. You know what I'm saying? We got any more of that, bro?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
And his rebuke with flames of fire.
You know what I'm saying? The Lord ain't playing with us. You know what I'm saying? He coming with these chariots, you know what I'm saying? And they gonna rebuke with fire. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the Most High got on, them things is pretty much equipped. You know. You got some more? Yeah.
16. By fire and by his sword will the Lord plead with all flesh.
You know what I'm saying? Look. Look. With fire. You know what I'm saying? Them fires, that fire coming from the chariots. You know what I'm saying? And with his sword. You know what I'm saying? What you do with a sword? Pretty much kill things with a sword, right? And he's going to plead with all flesh. You know what I'm saying? All flesh, which means everybody. You know what I'm saying? But of course, he got our army. You know what I'm saying? The brothers in the ISUPK, you know what I'm saying? We first in line. You know what I'm saying? You got any more of that?
And the slain of the Lord shall be many.
Good night. You know what I'm saying? The slain of the Lord shall be many. You know what I'm saying? And this is all, you know what I mean? The Lord is coming with his chariots. You know what I'm saying? These are, the white man call them UFOs. The Israelite School Universal Practical Knowledge, we call them ISUPK. We identify them. You know what I'm saying? And in the Bible, most of the chariots that be described in the Bible are clouds. You know what I'm saying? Like they are clouds in the Bible. And we got to understand that the Lord, you know what I'm saying, when he come back, he's not playing no games. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to understand. Let me get Exodus chapter 15, verse 3. You got to understand what we're dealing with. We're dealing with a superior, you know what I'm saying, living God. You understand? We don't deal with the God of the dead. You know what I'm saying? We don't deal with the Egyptian. We deal with the God of the living. You know what I'm saying? None of these aliens are dead. Okay? None of these angels, you know what I mean, that the white man call aliens are dead. You know what I'm saying? Salaki. These are living and breathing creatures. You know what I'm saying? Which the Most High calls, you know what I'm saying, his angels. You know what I'm saying? And we go through the Bible and we can see all through the Bible that these things are real. You know what I'm saying? We got people that get abducted and try to explain what happened to them. We know, just like Elijah. Elijah was the first man in the Bible, the first recorded abduction. You know what I'm saying? That's recorded in the Bible. You know what I'm saying? So we know what's going on. You got any more of that? Yeah. Yeah, let me get
This is Exodus chapter 15, verse 3. The Lord is a man of war.
You got to understand that the Lord is a man of war. You know what I'm saying? The Lord is a man of war. The Lord is not a woman. He's a man of war. You know what I'm saying? And what the man of war do? He protect his people. And that's what the Lord, you know, going to do for us. He's going to protect us with what? With the most high vehicles. You know what I'm saying? The most high angels. You know what I'm saying? Learning these scriptures. We are going to be protected. You know what I'm saying? For all eternity. And you got to understand that these chariots are here as a war, as like a war vehicle. You know what I'm saying? Like they're here for us. They're not here for nobody else. They're not here for the Asians. They're not here for the white man, the sea. They're here for us. You know what I'm saying? They're here for us, and they've been here. You understand? Let's get Exodus chapter 40, verse 34, because I'm gonna go through here and show you. Like NASA, they trying to explain all these current events around the world, and they can't explain because it's unexplained. You know, they don't understand what's going on. But if we open up this book, like I said, we're gonna understand what's going on. You got that for me, bro? I tell you, let me get Acts chapter 1 verse 9. Salak, let me get that first. Yeah, Acts chapter 1 verse 9.
Acts chapter 1 verse 9. And we have spoken these things while they beheld, he was taken up, and a cloud received him out of the sight.
You know what I'm saying?
Out of their sight.
This is Christ. This is Christ when this is Christ. This is another this is something else that happened when Christ was on the cross. You know, God took him down and he rose up. You know what I'm saying? They had witnesses out there. Witnesses out there of what happened. Now, as we look at like the Bible story and stuff like that, and if you look like in the Christian way of looking at how Christ rose from the dead, Christ, I guess, you know, it was like sunbeams and stuff like that. And I guess the sunbeams lift them up to the goddamn sun or something like that. I mean, is that the depiction they give you? Am I right or wrong? Yeah. I mean, they got Christ raising up, you know, he's raising up to the sun, and he's talking to people while he's raising up to the sun. Okay? That's how the you know, the Christian depict him, Christ, you know, rising. But as we open up the book, we're gonna see it's a little bit more different than that. It's just a little bit more different than that. It's little things that they didn't, that while I was growing up as a kid and watching all the depiction of Christ raising up from the dead, it's little things like this that they left out. And we're gonna read it right now. You understand? Go ahead.
Verse 10. And while they looked steadfastly toward heaven, as he went up. As he went up,
you know what I'm saying? Look, man, you gotta think, this is witnesses of this. Why can't they show this in, like, why can't they show it on YouTube? Why can't they show, like, oh, you know what, we messed up a little bit. We showed you that Christ was raising up to the sun, but we want to show you what the scriptures show you. You know what I mean? So let's see how Christ rose up, you know what I'm saying, and what happened. Go ahead.
2 men stood by them in white apparel.
Say that again, brother.
2 men stood by them in white apparel.
Hold up. So all this time they showed Christ rising up to the sun. Have they ever showed 2 men taking Christ in? Have you ever seen 2 men? Now this is Christ rising, right? Why are they showing 2 men? Who's these 2 men that they talking about? Why is this never was in like none of your Bible stories or Bible school when they explain about Christ's rise? Why they ain't never explain this part? You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't that kind of weird that they leave out like detail like that? Like, let's start it over. Let's read it. Let's read it again.
Yeah.
Start it from the top.
From 10.
What was this? What you reading again?
Acts 1.
Yeah, Acts 9 and 1.
Acts 1, chapter 9, verse 9. And when he had spoken these things, while they beheld, he was taken up, and a cloud received him out of their sight. Verse 10.
Now what received them? It said, and when he had spoken these things, while they beheld, he was taken up, and a what?
A cloud.
And a what?
Cloud.
A cloud. Now, as we read more in this Bible, you're going to understand that these clouds that's in the Bible, these clouds are actually chariots of the Most High. You understand? Because you got to understand, 6,000 years ago, like I was explaining to you, it's only about two things supposed to be in the air. It's supposed to be a bird or a cloud. If anything else in the air, check this out. It's not even supposed to be there. But the prophets knew if it wasn't a bird or a cloud, then it was the chariots a lot. And most of the times they called these chariots clouds because they couldn't call it anything else but that. Because it's about as big as a cloud and it looks like a cloud. And some of them have, you know, they got a lot of footage. Matter of fact, on Showtime, one episode already came out on the government releasing all these documents of spacecraft, and they got one that I watched. If you can, you know, look at the episode on Showtime about the government releasing their files. It is very interesting because they showed the government files. So they got one spacecraft that's on that Showtime that's inside the cloud. And you show it's like a 747 going around this cloud. Anyway, the craft is inside the cloud. You can see the craft in the cloud. And it's not moving. It's just look like it's super amazing to me, you know. But as I'm looking at them, like, you know, there's my brothers inside that craft right there. You know what I'm saying? Observing, doing what they do. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody gonna touch them. They can't be touched. You know what I'm saying? They just roll and do what they do. You know what I'm saying? Taking orders from the Most High. These men was in the spaceship and they received Christ in white of pearl. You know what I'm saying? These was brotherly angels receiving Christ. You know what I'm saying? But I say that to say that most of these chariots of the Most High in the Bible are clouds, and we just read that Christ, when he rose, he went inside a cloud with two men. Go ahead, bro. I ain't gonna cut you off. Keep on reading.
Two men stood by them. Two men stood by them in white apparel.
Yeah, go with 11.
Verse 11. Which also said, Ye men of Galilee, why stand ye gazing up into heaven?
You know what I'm saying? Look, the two men came out and spoke to him. Did they show that when Christ was rising from the grave anytime as you can? Have they ever explained that part to you? They never did, right? Why? Like, this was a event that was like breathtaking. You know what I'm saying? And tell you the truth, our press ain't going to show that because they know they scared to death. Long as they keep the blacks, Hispanics, and Native American down and their foot on our neck, they know that they keeping us from our glory. You know what I'm saying? They know that. Long as they can keep us down, keep us feeding up shrimp, lobster, crab, that, you know what I mean, we ain't gonna come back to the Most High. But thanks to Commander Junior Hunter, you know what I'm saying, under the Israelite school, over the Israelite school, universal practical knowledge, that we have this knowledge, you know what I'm saying? And that we can spread this knowledge and raise our family up the way that it's supposed to be. You understand? You got that? Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, like good. And the thing is, like, they showing, all they do is show us, like, alien movies, like aliens come and take over this big spaceship.
Right.
And they go take them down, they shoot at them and all that. So they, in our minds, we don't ever see this. We ever see it something rolling, flying in the air.
Right.
We see them shooting at it. We're like, yeah,
right.
Right. We will always be against the Most High.
Right. And that's super heavy that you said. That was super heavy, because that's why Hollywood got these movies out. You know what I mean? So when the time come, when Christ come back, that you're gonna help our oppressor try to fight Christ, which is a losing battle. You know what I'm saying? Our oppressors think the more the merrier. You know what I'm saying? If they got us on the team too, we good. We might can beat the Most High. And that's like, man, how could you think you can even stand with the Most High? You know what I'm saying? Y'all, we can hardly leave out this atmosphere. Y'all trying to box with something that created y'all, you out your mind. You know what I'm saying? But we're going to get some more. We're going to show the true army of the Lord. You know what I'm saying? The true army of the ISUPK. Let's let me get that article. Go ahead and read that article real quick. Yeah, it ain't gonna be a lot of it, but right now we're gonna read an article that that's been recorded, just like every other incident in the Bible we record. But this is the first incident in America. This is the first incident in the world in modern day. This is biblical, evidence of angels of the Most High in biblical times. But now we're going to fast forward, and we're going to show you modern day time of the first, sight, abduction, if you will. You know what I'm saying? Just like Elijah got abducted, he didn't get abducted, but the Most High took him up into our oppressor call it abduction. You know what I'm saying? But the Most High, if He wants you, He gonna come and get you regardless. You know what I'm saying? Like however He needs you or whatever. You look, if He wants you, He's gonna come and get you with the Most High vehicle or not. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna come and get you. You know what I'm saying? And what we read right now is pretty much showing that this is modern time of the Most High vehicle, IFO. You know what I'm saying? The chariot of the Most High that come into modern day, and what happened to this incident. This is an incident from Barney and Betty. This is the first abduction, recorded in modern history. You know what I'm saying? You go ahead and read it, bro.
Yeah. This is Barney and Betty Hill. Barney and Betty Hill were an American couple who claimed they were abducted by extraterrestrials in a rural portion of the state of New Hampshire.
You know what I'm saying? This is, and what makes this a little bit interesting, that Barney is a black man and Betty is a white woman. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? If this was the first recorded abduction, you know what I'm saying? And it just so happened that Betty was a white woman and Barney is a black guy. Now, what's interesting about this story when you look into it is, they switched the story up a little bit. So you won't get the original story that, came out, okay? Because Barney and Betty, they got, I guess they was coming from doing some type of, they was traveling. And they seen a light in the road, and he wanted to go in and see what it is. And when he went to go look at the light, they found out that there wasn't no light. It was it was some type of. They looked at it and said it looked like a spacecraft, and men was coming out of it. Four men was coming out of it. And they tried to run, but they found out they was getting sleepier as they ran, and next thing they knew, they woke up and they was in their car. But the peculiar thing about it is when they woke up is like, they didn't know where they was, they didn't know what happened, you know what I mean? The Most High angels did a little, just wanted to, I ain't gonna say experiment, but they just wanted, whatever they had to do. This is the Most High. He do what he wanted to do, whatever he had to do. But if you look at the original story about Barney and Betty, they didn't describe little green men. If you can find the article, because most of you go to YouTube and stuff, they took it out. What Barney and Betty actually seen wasn't little green men. Barney and Betty, they seen black men in Western apparel. That's what they seen. That's what got them, okay? Of course, that's the last thing that America want to know is they got black aliens that got more technology than they can ever think about ever having, ever. You know what I'm saying? And they can do whatever they want. That is America's horror story. You know what I'm saying? It's black men in a spaceship and they can do whatever they want. I mean, good night. Let's not put that out there. Let's call them little green men and let's call it a day. You know what I'm saying? And that's that. And that was, that's pretty much that story that shows you that, the Most High, he know what he's doing. You know what I mean? He's around. He got vehicles, and he's here for us. He's here for our salvation. He's here for the blacks, Hispanic, and Native Americans. You know what I'm saying? Is there any more now? I'll just get a little bit more. Actually, drop that. Yeah, drop that. Let's go to Mark chapter 13, verse 26. Because I'm going to show you through the whole scripture. From right now, I'm going to show you that most of these, everybody, it's no, you got a lot of Christians and, non-believers saying, there's not no UFOs in the Bible. I'm bringing them out right now. You describe it. Show. You tell me what it is. You know what I'm saying? IFOs, as the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge called it. You know what I'm saying? Let me get Mark chapter 13, 26.
This is Mark chapter 13, verse 26. And then shall they see the Son of Man coming in the clouds.
You know what I'm saying? He said, "What? Look, this is another description. This is a prophecy. You know what I'm saying? This is how the Most High is going to come back. You know what I'm saying? Just like I showed back in what was that? Acts chapter 9, verse 1. Now, can you hold that right there and go back to Acts chapter Acts chapter 1, verse 9. So slide. And go down a little bit, where the men finished, where the man was inside the cloud. Yeah.
Acts chapter 1, verse 10. And while they looked steadfastly toward heaven, as he went up, behold, two men stood by them in white apparel.
Go ahead.
Verse 11. Which also said, Ye men of Galilee, why stand ye gazing up into heaven?
You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
This same Jesus, which is taken up from you into heaven, shall come in like manner as ye have seen him go into heaven.
You know what I'm saying? So guess what? Pretty much the same way back then how Christ left, this is the same way you want to see him enter. When we talk about Christ is going to come and crack that sky, look, we just read it. Matter of fact, we just read something that the Christian church ain't even going to read. You know what I'm saying? The same way Christ came back in that cloud with those two men is the same way he's coming back. Okay? But he's coming back with more than two men. You understand? You know what I mean? He's coming back to destroy all that, oppress his people. You know what I'm saying? He's coming back for that. You know what I'm saying? Now let's go back to where we was at, Mark chapter 13, verse 26. Because we already know Christ is coming back. You know what I'm saying? The same way he left. And we can reassure that going to Mark chapter 13, verse 26. Right? You got that?
This is Mark chapter 13, verse 26. And then shall they see the Son of Man coming in the clouds with great power and glory.
Good night. Good night. He's coming with great power. He's coming back. This is Christ returning. You know what I'm saying? This is a future prophecy. You know what I'm saying? He's going to come back the same way he left. But this time he's going to come with what?
Great power.
Great power. You know what I'm saying? He coming back with great power and glory. You know what I'm saying? That sounds like an army to me. That don't sound like he coming back, for hugs and kisses. You know what I mean? Kiss everybody in the mouth. Come back with power and glory. We got any more of that? More of that?
Yeah. Verse 27.
Mm-hmm.
And then shall he send his angels, and shall gather together his elect from the four winds in the uttermost part of the earth to the uttermost part of heaven.
Good night. You know who those elect is? Good night. This is what Christ is. He's coming to get he's gonna come and get his officers, captains, general, you know what I'm saying? Sisters and troopers. You know what I'm saying? This is what the Lord coming to get. That's the elect. And how you know they're elect? Who's the elect? The elect is the Israelite school, universal practical knowledge, under command and genuine honor. That's who Christ is coming back for. You know what I'm saying? Because Christ needs us to go. Come Christians. You know UFOs in the Bible? It ain't. They IFOs, and we identify them right now. You understand? Let me give Revelation chapter 1 to 7. This is real. You know what I'm saying? Independence Day, it's a movie, but this is something that's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, this world is going to see something that they have never, ever witnessed, ever. You know what I'm saying? And that's the return of Christ and his angels. A horrifying thing for the other nations. You got that, bro? Oh, slack. Revelation chapter 1, verse 7.
Revelation chapter 1, verse 7. Behold, he cometh with clouds, and every eye shall see him, and they also which pierced him, and with all kindreds of the earth shall wail because of him.
Go back, Salaki. I just love this scripture. The slow roller. Can you get it from the front here? Go ahead.
Revelation chapter 1, verse 7.
Go ahead.
Behold, he cometh with clouds.
He cometh with clouds. Listen, the Lord cometh with clouds. Listen, this is the army of the Lord. You know what I'm saying? This is the prophets trying to explain the Lord, you know what I mean? Yahweh Shah, the Hebrews coming back with 200 million chariots. You know what I'm saying? Can you imagine 200 million chariots in the skies? I think that would blacken out the sun almost. You know what I'm saying? 200 million chariots, good night, around the earth. And these chariots ain't little. These things is pretty big. You know what I'm saying? And they got all sorts of sizes. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
And every eye shall see him.
You know what I'm saying? Every eye should see him. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
And they also which pierced him.
And which also has pierced them. Now hold up. Let's hold up. I mean, Christ, look, we already read when Christ, rose up. He ain't forget the people that pierced him. You know what I'm saying? Like, those people, the one that pierced him, was it Pontius Pilate? That's his name? Something like that? Yeah, something like that. He's here today. His children are here today. You know what I'm saying? His his grandchildren are here today. His great-great-grandchildren. You know what I'm saying? This is what the Bible's talking about. It ain't talking about the man that pierced him. It's talking about his generation. Because that man that pierced him had kids. You understand? The man that pierced him had kids. And them kids are still on this earth today. And the Lord did not forget those people. You understand? Those people got something, they got some explaining to do when Christ come back. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Yeah. Also, his spirit is still here.
Good night. Right. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's a glorious thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got, you know what I mean? We got a big brother, you know what I'm saying? That's going to come and redeem us. You know what I'm saying? That's not of this world right now. Right now, he's not even of this world. But when he touched down, everybody going to know who he is. And he's not even on this planet. You know what I'm saying? But when he touched down, everybody going to know who he is. You know what I'm saying? We got any more of that? All right.
And they also which pierced him, and all kindreds of the earth shall wail because of him.
Everybody gonna wail when we see Christ come with these chariots. You know what I'm saying? He's coming in the sky. He's coming with great clouds, and everybody gonna see it. How is everybody gonna see it, man? Shit, we got CNN, ABC. You know what I'm saying? Everybody gonna see it. You know why it's gonna be televised. Everybody gonna see it. The whole world gonna see it. You know what I'm saying? They say like, oh, it's gonna be in your mind. No, just think about how this Bible talking. This Bible's talking in future. How can everybody see it? We got cell phones. It is right now. It's more. It's more. What's the word I'm looking for? It's I can't believe I forgot the word. It's more reality now. There's more reality in today's day that everybody going to see when Christ come than back 5,000 years ago. Because 5,000 years ago, they like everybody going to see him. Like, how are we going to see him? He have a big face? Is he going to be like the earth going to be like the size of this, and he's going to be looking over the earth like, yeah. No, it ain't going to be like that. It's going to be exactly how we think it's going to be. The Lord will be televised, you know what I'm saying? And everybody want to see it. You got any more of that? Is that it? Well, look. It don't stop there. I mean, good night. We got IFOs all through this Bible. You know what I'm saying? Like NASA don't even understand what it is. How come the ISUPK under Commander General Hunter, we know what these unidentified flying objects are? How do we know what they are? How can we open up the book and know that a flying roll been around since 5,000 years ago, but they have put it on YouTube like this is something that's just been seen in the last 20 years? Nah, this is ancient to us. You know what I'm saying? This is why the Lord gave us these records so we can prepare for the day of the second coming of Christ. You understand? Let's get some more. You know what I'm saying? Let's get some more of that army of the Lord. You know what I mean? Let's get Psalms chapter 68 verse 17. You know what I'm saying? Because I did say the number, but why you want to listen to what I say? Let's go into the Bible and see what the Bible say. Like, this is the King James Version. This ain't the NIV. This ain't the National Version. This is the King James Version, the original version. You know what I'm saying? That you get the original text and the original understanding of the Bible. And we want to get original history out of these texts that's occurring today. And one of the things that's occurring today is the chariots of the Most High. I mean, they're depicted all over the earth. You understand? I mean, it's so much over the earth that, you know, the military is scared. You know what I mean? The United States military is scared. You know what I mean? So much that they created a space force, like when Donald Trump was in office. This is a new branch of the military, the USA military, branch. This is a new branch. You know what I'm saying? You got that article. I got Donald Trump. Yeah, let me get that. You know what I mean? This is the USA military. You know what I'm saying? This is the military of our oppressor, preparing to battle Christ. You understand? Like, our oppressor is so scared of his future. He knows that his time is short. That he's doing things to assure him a better future when he know that his days is numbered. You know what I'm saying? You got that?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
National security. Trump created the Space Force. Here's what it will do. Here's what it will actually do.
You know what I'm saying? They saying this is what it's going to actually do, but of course it's watered down. I mean, this is the government. You can't really, we all know. They're going to tell you something different, but we all know that this is a military branch designed to battle Christ when he returns. They're just prepping themselves right now. But they know it's a threat. There is a threat outside in space. Not in on Earth. It's a threat. It's a military branch that's out in space for what? Let's read.
When President Trump signed a $738 billion defense spending bill.
Good night, Slocky. How much was that again?
$738 billion.
I mean, Donald Trump almost spent $1 trillion. The fathom this. Donald Trump almost spent $1 trillion. I think that's probably the most. I mean, it might be the most. I don't know. It's up there. 700 billion. I mean, they 300 million from $1 trillion. Less than 300 million from a trillion. A trillion. Like we don't even really, I don't even think there's a trillionaire on Earth. But they just spent this money, damn near $1 trillion, to weaponize outer space. For what? Why? What is the threat? What is out there? Why are you guys weaponizing outer space? Right now we got Afghans, the Taliban have taken over the whole goddamn Middle East. You know what I'm saying? They didn't spend 700 billion. I mean, if they spent 700 billions on the protecting the man, look, the Middle East be looking like Miami. You understand? Like the Middle East, with that much money, the Middle East will be looking like Miami. But they didn't want to spend that money right there. They wanted to spend it on outer space. They wanted to spend it on whatever threat that they seen out there must have scared the living hell out of them. You understand? Salaki. Go ahead, you can go ahead and read Salaki.
Spending bill on Friday, he officially created the Space Force.
You know what I'm saying? Good night. Go ahead.
It's the 6th branch of the U.S. Armed Services.
It's the 6th branch. Like that's a big deal. It's the 6th branch. You know what I'm saying? The U.S. always had 5 branches. They just added a 6th branch to their military structure. Go ahead.
The first new military service since the Air Force was created in 1947.
God damn. Salaki. Good.
Space is the world's newest war-fighting domain.
Say that again, brother.
Space is the world's newest war-fighting domain.
Now, why is this the new war? I mean, what are you looking for? I'm gonna help everybody out. They're trying to look for Christ. They're trying to look for anything that look like Christ that's approaching this. Look, they know the scriptures. They know the scriptures. They know that right now they're weaponizing outer space so they can find if Christ is coming back or not. That's just, look, they can do the smoke and mirror all they want, right? But we understand why they weaponize it. You know what I'm saying? We get a little bit more on that. Go ahead.
President Trump said during the signing ceremony, added grave threats to our national security. American superiority in space is absolutely vital. And we're leading, but we're not leading by enough. But very shortly, we'll be leading by a lot. The idea was widely mocked when it was first floated, providing barter for late night hosts, newspaper cartoons, and comedy writers. Senior military officials have previously raised concerns about what it would cost, and former Defense Secretary Jim Mattis warned against rushing into creating the force without clearly defined goals.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they just created this goddamn military structure, you know what I mean? What they basically saying is, why? Why did we create it? But only the people behind closed doors know. You know what I'm saying? Everybody else like, yo, why did we create this? Like, oh, they know why they created it. It's a goddamn threat out there. They seen something that they wasn't supposed to see. You know what I'm saying? And it scared the hell out of them. That's why. You know what I'm saying? You gotta open this Bible and understand who you stand with. You understand? You gotta understand, you know, first of all, this Bible ain't a game. You know what I'm saying? And on top of that, the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge ain't no game either. Because we're gonna break down these scriptures and we're gonna show you the real. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna show you that the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans are the true biblical Jews of the Bible. Let's finish reading Psalms chapter 68, verse 17. If we didn't finish it yet. I don't think we finished. Did we finish it? Yeah. 68, 17, we finished that?
No.
Okay.
The Psalm chapter 68, verse 17.
Go ahead.
The chariots of God are 20,000.
You know what I'm saying? This is what you gotta understand. This is the chariot of the Lord. You know what I'm saying? And they to describe what we have. This is the blacks, Hispanic, and Native American. This is our right now. This is what we have to come to. We have to come to the Lord. We have to come to loving your brother and sister. You have to come to stop eating shrimp, crab, lobster. You know what I mean? Pork. You know what I'm saying? You gotta understand that you are the #1 people that the Lord loves on this planet Earth. You understand? And He has protection for you. You know what I'm saying? The brothers in the Israelite School Universal Practical Knowledge has protection. You know what I'm saying? We're protected. You know what I'm saying? What y'all need to do is grab a flyer. You know what I'm saying? You see the brothers out in the street, talk to one of them brothers out in the street. You know what I'm saying? It's not every single camp out there. You know what I'm saying? If you're not in the ISUPK, then you're not in the truth. You know what I'm saying? You're not in the truth. Let me get Joshua chapter 24, verse 15. You know what I'm saying? And we want to end it with this verse right here. Chapter 24, verse 15. Joshua chapter 24, verse 15. Slide.
Joshua chapter 24, verse 15. And if it seems evil unto you to serve the Lord.
You know what I'm saying? If it seems evil to you to serve the Lord, if it seems evil to you to understand these scriptures, if it seems evil to you that the way that we breaking down these scriptures and the way that we say that, you know, UFOs is in the Bible and you're not subscribing to anything that, you know, that we're saying, you know what I mean? Because we speak the articles of the Lord, you understand? Go ahead.
Choose you this day.
You know what I mean? Choose you this day. Choose this day right here. You know what I'm saying? Today. Go ahead.
Whom ye will serve.
You know what I'm saying? Choose who you want to serve. You know what I'm saying? You want to serve that rock over in Jerusalem, you know what I'm saying? That they don't have no knowledge of, you know, the Bible and how we know that the chariots of the Lord, you know what I'm saying, are ISUPK, you know what I'm saying? And they coming to deliver us from this hell that we in. Go ahead.
Whether the gods which your father served that were on the other side of the flood.
You know what I'm saying? Your father, you know who your father served, which was on the other side of the flood, man. It was on the other side of the flood, man. You know the flood, right? Go ahead.
All the gods of the Amorites.
You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
In which land ye dwell. But as for ye, in my house, we will serve the Lord.
Check this out, man. As for me and my house, as my brothers in the ISUPK, under Commander Junior Hunter, you know what I'm saying? We want to serve the Lord. You know what I'm saying? And serving the Lord, which means we, you know what I mean? That flood, that flood coming, which is, you know what I mean? It could be the chariots coming to pick you up. Just like them people was left outside when Noah was building the ark, and And those people told Noah that he's crazy. Don't be outside of those. Don't be those same people outside of that ark. You know what I'm saying? Don't be those same people. Get a flight. Come to the ISUPK under command of General Yohana. You know what I'm saying? We got classes 7 days a week. You know what I'm saying? We be downtown Baltimore on the weekend. You know what I'm saying? And with that, I'm gonna pass the class to priest and officer Alizai for the security announcements. Shalom.
These are the security announcements. We got the ISUPK out of 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under command of General Yohana. New rules for brothers and sisters. If a new brother or sister comes into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to share themselves with the world after 6 months. If a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There's another 6 months in which the brother or sister will court each other. After this 6-month period, the brother or sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithe, which is a commandment. You can find this in Numbers chapter 18, verse 21, and Malachi chapter 3, verses 8 through 10. Means 10th in the Hebrew, and is pronounced Ma'asherah. 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you, give to the Treasury Department or the teacher. Priest fund, free will offering for priests, not mandatory whatsoever amount you would like to give. Upcoming holy convocations, we got we got the Day of Atonement coming up. We got the memorial blowing the trumpet, which is the first day, which is Monday, the 6th of September. You check. We also got the Harlem Cookout coming up this Saturday, the 20th. You can check on Twitter, ISUPK.com, YouTube. If a brother wants to be a trooper in the school, then he has to start wearing all black, which includes black boots, shirt, pants, headband, or scarf. And with that, we're going to give one courteous salute to the teacher. Men of Israel, Amadi Shabbat, Amadi, Barak, Yahweh Shem Yahshua Rakatah. With that, class dismissed.
Any man give his life for Yahweh Shai, Mashiach, and Christ, and fall up under that UPK banner. It's my brother and my blood.